NFL running backs are a dying position. Josh Jacobs, 1,653 yards, 12 touchdowns last year, sitting out, waiting on a new deal in Vegas. Saquon Barkley, number 2 overall pick, 1,312 yards, 10 touchdowns last season. They're saying the Giants aren't close to a deal. Austin Ekeler is starting a lame duck season because even though he has led the NFL in overall touchdowns 2 years in a row, the Chargers will only revise his current contract and not renegotiate a new lucrative one. Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Emmitt Smith, those dudes couldn't eat today in the NFL. And I mean that money-wise. I don't mean like they couldn't play. And it's because the running back position in today's NFL, and it's because they're expendable. Offensive coordinators, coaches, GMs just don't believe it's in a team's best interest to pay for a ball carrier. And it's because they don't believe the position holds weight. Out of all the teams that were in the playoffs, only 2 were in the top 5 in rushing yards. That's like barely getting inside the club. Pro Football Focus did research, pointed out something specifically about running backs. After 15,000 rushes, they have tracked major decline. It's basically saying that after you give a back the ball 1,500 times, they're pretty much over. The Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, their leading rusher only started after mid-season. They basically tripped and fell into a quality starter around week 9 with Pacheco. Thanks, Chuck. So if the Super Bowl champions can plug in a running back drafted in round 7 and not miss a beat, why would I look to pay big money for a 2nd overall pick from Penn State when I can get a steal from Rutgers in the 7th? Then go win a Super Bowl. I know what you're saying. Miguel, look at all the stats. If they're going over 1,200 yards and making such a big impact, they should be paid like a big impact player. Running backs are simply a product of their scheme. So they don't think of it as Austin Ekeler went out and gained 1,600 plus all-purpose yards. They believe the playbook and the scheme allowed Austin Ekeler to get 1,600 yards. It's like they think of it as running backs are plug and play. Lastly, think about this. Derrick Henry was the first example of how the modern day NFL looks at running backs. Back in 2020, Henry rushed for over 2,000 yards. 2,000. He led all running backs in the league, rushing yards, touchdowns, and attempts. Single-handedly got the Titans to the playoffs. Go look at that roster. Put the team on his back. Got him to the playoffs in a contract year. Titans only gave him 4 years at $50 million. Basically breaks it down to like $12 million. Now, compare that to Allen Robinson, who's getting $14 million a year. Do you even know who Allen Robinson is? Going forward in the NFL, the running back is not a glamorous position, and they are not really valued in a pass-heavy league. I want to ask you, how valuable do you think running backs are in today's NFL? Will we ever see the league shift to loving running backs again? Let me know in the comments. Hit the like button like you stole something. Please subscribe to the channel and join the Discord in the link below.
Wow.